County Talk, back with another weekly roundup. Quite a busy week, really. A couple of signings, talks of a couple of injuries within the squad. We've got some games going up. There's one tomorrow at Ilkeston, but no away kit, Tom.
No, I predicted it last week. Look a bit of a fool now.
Massive.
I'm going to predict now. We're going to have the kit before October the 3rd. I'm calling it.
It's a good shout. I think I'm behind you on that one.
I think especially as that's first game of the season, it's got to be an away game, I think, because Forest are at home.
Okay.
I'm calling it.
Brilliant.
Anyway, Elijah Sam came in on, I lose track of my days, I think
Monday.
Bank Holiday Monday. Again, no one can really claim they've heard much of him. This one didn't even really get leaked like Rodriguez did. 6'5" striker. I watched a few videos of him. We put some on our Twitter if you haven't seen it. He reminds me a lot of Carl Woodson. He's confident running with the ball for a big striker, just like Wootton is. He seems good with the ball at his feet. His goal scoring record's not great. Does that worry you?
Not at all. Wootton's record in total wasn't great, was it? Been loaned out some real lower league clubs, and look what's happened to him. But for me, from the videos we've seen, obviously it's hard to sort of say he's going to be good at this, that and the other, because it's a completely different league. So it's how he steps up to this league, albeit it is non-league football, it's still a tough league. I do think he could have the edge over Wootton, because he does look a little bit more athletic and faster. He's got great finisher. I feel like if he can sort of carry on the way he was doing in the little video that we put on YouTube, he'll be a great asset to the squad and the club.
He showed most of his goals, and every single one was a good finish.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
He's closing people down.
I think that's what Oddly likes, though, because he talks a lot about in his pressers about your strikers are your first line of defence, and if you've got a striker that can pull off, tackles like he has, and it's been shown in the videos, he's going to be a big favourite for Oddly, I think. Yeah.
So that kicks off the week. We then got news that the Harrogate game has been drawn, so not so at home at Mead Lane behind closed doors on either the 15th or 16th or 16th and 17th.
Yeah.
One of those dates. And then Oddly came out and said it's not an ideal time. Well, there could have been a number of reasons for this. It does come smack bang in the middle of pre-season. Obviously, Harrogate are almost going to be up to speed by then.
Yeah.
They'll have had like 3 or 4 games. But then he mentioned injuries, didn't he?
Yeah.
How?
We was talking about this last night, I think, wasn't it? You don't want to be too tough on the players, because obviously they've had time out. You can pick up the odd knock and injury, but it makes you wonder how they've picked up injuries, doesn't it? When they've had 2 games in 4 months? Especially
injuries that, if the game is on the 16th, is not going to be
a couple of weeks away.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
It's like if it's a fitness problem, you'd like to think that they could, albeit a small fitness problem, be resolved by then. But a little bit concerning. But I do think you're going to find that with sort of better players that you have in this league, I feel like you're always going to get that little bit of injury proneness to them, because if they didn't have that, I feel like they'd be up a level, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, spot on. I mean, if it carries on, we're going to be Rawlinson and McCrory at the back against Harrogate. But you never know how that's going to go. There's no form book to that. I don't think the game in the playoff final will have any bearing on that. But at least you know the dates now. They can plan towards it. I've said it before. You've got like Rodriguez, Elijah Sam, that are going to come into English football potentially 1 game away from Wembley. Like, who does that?
Yeah.
Especially at this level, which probably never heard of.
Yep.
Coming off that, Ilkeston Town.
Yeah, very, very strange. So we were sort of planning on going to this now, aren't we? But I think I'm still going to try and go, but I'm not overly confident that I'm going to get in, because I feel like there's going to be a lot of Ilkeston fans that are going to want to go. I think there's 400 tickets that
That's nothing.
Or 400 people are allowed to go, and it's first come first serve, which for me is crazy. There's going to be massive queues, loads of people crowding around. And in the current climate, it's not what you need, or it's not what you want.
You're wanting football to succeed.
Exactly.
And this is the complete opposite.
Mm-hmm.
If you get 2,000 people turn up, there won't be 2,000, but you've got football-starved fans.
Yeah.
You're going to have people turn up to this game that aren't Ilkeston or Notts fans, that are just local fans that want to come and watch a game.
Mm.
If you've got 2,000 that come down, 1,600 people are going away unhappy, and you're not going to get 1,600 people that everyone's going to go away like calmly, are you?
Exactly, yeah.
If you're the 401st person in the queue and they suddenly say, oh, sorry, that was the last one in, you're going to be fuming.
Yeah.
It's just not well run at all. And if Ilkeston don't have I don't know what they're like, they don't have the facilities to do online sales, do it through the Not site. And allow Ilkeston fans to buy them through the Not site as well.
Yeah.
Don't make any sense to me. So we will not be filming at that game. Just because...
It's a lottery if any fans will get in, to be honest. So interviewing any fans after the game, I know a couple of the lads that we were going to interview sort of can't get there until a little bit after they first start letting in. So they're more or less guaranteed not to get in. And I know they're streaming it online, which, fair enough. Everyone will be able to watch it, but we want to go and see players in the flesh. We're sick of seeing football through the TV and through the phone.
But yeah, we will be watching it on stream. So there will be a reaction to that, and I'm interested to see how we set up, if it is going to be the two up top, if we are going to see Wes Thomas, so that'll be interesting.
Maybe a try list or two,
possibly.
We'll see.
Possibly. And then just as we sat down to film this, new signing, Luke Pilling, goalkeeper. He's been at Tranmere, very highly rated at Tranmere, to be honest. He was there for 17 years, so he's never left that club, only on loan. And he's played for Wales under 21. So if you're playing at Wales under 21 while you're a Tranmere keeper, decent standard.
I do feel like that is we discussed it. It's a perfect signing, because I do feel like it's going to be the sort of keeper that's going to keep Slocum on his toes. Wanting to be match fit every game, ready for every game, and he's going to be obviously wanting to take that shirt off Slocum. So I just feel like that's real ideal. Yeah,
if you see the interview, he said he wants to challenge him, which I know players they do say that, don't they? But he genuinely looks like he wants to challenge him. Like he's
still got a lot of career left in him, I think.
I think he's played 20 first team games at the age of 23. That's nothing. You can't carry on like that. So he's going to really want to challenge Slocum, and that's going to be good. I saw a few people moaning about it on Twitter, saying like, why have we bought him in? Well, for one, free transfer, backup we needed. Brooks is very young, and I don't think Keane fancies playing. There is always a transfer window open, but at the same time, you don't want anyone to be snapped up by then. It's dangerous.
It's desperate when you've got to get the emergency transfers.
He's going to be in. He's going to be in with the squad. I know it doesn't take much for a keeper to acclimatise, but he's going to know what Ardley wants from him.
Yeah.
So perfect for me. Left back and possibly a centre back left. Maybe another midfielder.
I think we need a winger.
Very true. Forgot about Osborne. Yeah, we've still got a few to go. I mean, yeah.
You'd like to think there's going to be a bit of a flooding of news before the 3rd of October, because you got to think it's only 4 weeks away now. So we really want to be seeing those sort of things happening. I know there's a lot going on, and it's obviously a lot better preparation to what we had last season, but we would like to see something like that. Maybe they've got it in the works. Maybe it's going to be a great signing. It probably will be, because they normally are at the moment.
Yeah.
And hopefully, I know I've said this for the last couple of weeks, but next week we'll be talking about the new away kit.
I hope so. Get a giveaway going as well.
Yep.
We will be filming a video Sunday morning, reacting to Ilkeston, looking at how they set up players, new players, tactics, seeing if any of the players that are injured or supposedly struggling with injury do feature at all. But as always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on Sunday.